Beautiful. I almost forgot to not record. So whenever you are in the crypto space, whenever you are, kind of jumping into this brand new area that we call, cryptocurrency or DCX, whatever you want to call it, when it really comes down to it, you want to be able to buy from the right areas, right? So now these are the main areas that I've personally been able to only really buy from with complete certainty that yes, they are, completely certified. So buy from, if you guys want to write this down, this is going to be huge. This is going to be Coinbase. You're going to have, let's do, oops, this is on my way. Kraken. Then you're going to have Uphold. You're going to have Uniswap. Now, here's the thing with Uniswap. This is expensive. So when it comes to Uniswap, it is expensive. I don't care what anyone says. It is a very, very expensive exchange. More often than not, you're going to be dumping at about $60 to $90 just on fees alone, right? I did it. Everyone that's been on Uniswap does it, right? You're not alone. I know it kind of hurts a little bit, but trust me, it's going to work out in the long run. Now, one of the last places that I personally kind of try and find a lot of different places for are actually crypto.com. And then the last one, let's see real quick if I can actually, I want to make sure I'm not getting it wrong. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, perfect. The last one is going to be Binance. Now, Sylvester, if you can, comment any extra ones that you feel like aren't on the list, just so that way I can kind of, that way everyone has a different mind of it. But these are the main ones that I honestly have been using. From me personally, they work the best. Now, if you want to use this, right, if you have a Cash App, now this is going to be huge. This is Bitcoin only, right? So let me see what Sylvester has said. You got the main ones. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Oops, get that out of the way. So Cash App is Bitcoin only. You cannot buy Ethereum, XRP. You can't buy any other coin off of Cash App. It's only Bitcoin. Now with this though, it is honestly the easiest and fastest way to buy Bitcoin. So if you want to transfer Bitcoin out, buy it from Cash App, send it to someone, send it to a different address. It's honestly the fastest that I've ever seen. So Cash App's really, really good. Now, what we're going to go through is storage, right? This is going to be huge, right? People, they want to talk about different safety nets and stuff like that when it comes to storage. Now, if you're going to be very, very safe, now this is tier one. So tier one, basically think about the top of the top, right? This is the best you can possibly get. It is a ledger, right? I know some people here have it, Ledger Nano S. Some people have the X, I think it's an X or XL, whatever it is, right? So just get a ledger. Now, if you're gonna go and get a ledger, make sure that you're buying it from the actual ledger website. Let's see, got me one, perfect. There we go. Let me actually go and find ledger.com. Trying to find it real quick, just so that way I have it. Awesome. So if you guys can, make sure to buy it from the Ledger website. Do not buy it from anywhere else. Don't buy it from Walmart, right? I don't care if you're going to save an extra $10. I don't care whatever you're going to save. Make sure that you're buying it from the actual website itself, right? Make sure you're actually buying it from, it'll be, let me actually write it down so that way I have it. There we go. Perfect. I want to make sure I got it right. So it'll be shop.ledger, just .com. Perfect. .com. Do not buy it from Amazon. Don't buy it from eBay. Don't buy it anywhere else. This is the only place, right? Whatever they sell it for, that's where you buy it. I don't care if you save an extra couple dollars anywhere else. That's the best place to store your crypto, right? They have a bunch of different resources so that we actually can know how to properly put your Bitcoin in there. If you need help, please just reach out to us. Now, this is going to be tier two. This is not as secure as a ledger, but it's still pretty secure, which is an Exodus wallet. This and everything else that you see on here, right? Let me actually write this down. Do not store cryptos on your phone. This is huge, right? Do not store any cryptos. I don't care if these are, oh, maybe I don't have a laptop yet, then get a laptop, right? Get a computer. I don't care what it is, right? Make sure that it is not on your phone. Make sure that it's on something else that you can actually kind of hold and not lose as easily, right? You will lose your phone a lot easier than you will ever lose your laptop, right? So make sure that you have all of this stuff on your laptop only. Do not let it touch your phone at all, right? There's been a lot of different people that have like lost a SIM card. Some people's accounts get kind of hacked into. Please do not do it on your phone, only on your laptop. And Exodus Wallet is basically an actual laptop based wallet, so that way it's completely off the grid, right? It just stays on there. There's a 12-word security code that they give you that is basically super secure, so no one can actually kind of guess your password, right? Everyone can kind of guess your password, but they can't really figure out the 12 exact word passcode that you have. It's just impossible, right? So that's tier 2. Tier 3 is just on an exchange. So on an exchange is basically like Cash App, right? Crypto.com, Binance, Uniswap, Uphold, Kraken, Coinbase. Not Coinbase Wallet. Coinbase Wallet's a little bit closer to an Exodus wallet, but just not as secure. But it's pretty close. So tier 2 would be Exodus Wallet, Coinbase Wallet, right? Stuff like that. They'll give you like a 12, word passcode, something like that. Now, tier 3 storage, right? This is not as secure, but it is still, they will still send you messages whenever you're about to like lose money or someone's trying to like transfer money out. They'll still send you messages and whatnot, but it's a lot easier to kind of get into, which is on an exchange. So on an exchange basically just means that let me see if I can do this. Perfect. So on an exchange is basically where you buy it from, pretty much, right? Pretty much where you're buying it from, that's an exchange, right? So it's not super safe to kind of keep it in there. It's not horrible by any means. Like these guys aren't trying to rob you or anything. They're going to try to keep it as secure as possible, but it's just not, all the way tip top compared to like a ledger. And it's also not, all the way to where, where like an Exodus wallet would be, but it's still not bad. But if you can get one, Ledger is honestly the best way to go. That's where I keep all of my more expensive investments. Like that's where I kind of keep it. I literally have my Ledger somewhere hidden, so that way no one has it. Like no one even has my passcodes yet, which is probably a bad thing on my end, because if something happens to me, I at least want them to kind of have that, so that way they can at least have it for the future. But nonetheless, this is kind of the way to go for it. Now, if you want to get an Exodus wallet, this is where you're going to be able to kind of go. So if you guys can take a picture of this, make sure that this is all kind of kept up for you. So I'm going to stop it in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Okay. Let's do this. I'm going to start sharing my screen so that you guys can see a little bit more of what's going on. Perfect. So if you guys want to, I would recommend doing it. I just have DuckDuckGo as my little plugin, so that way nothing really tracks me. I just hate when ads pop up. I hate when different things I don't know if you guys ever been shopping for something and then it pops up every single second whenever you're on ads somewhere else. I hate that, so I just use DuckDuckGo. But you're gonna put in Exodus wallet pretty much, right? This is what's gonna pop up, and then you're gonna go down, skip the ads. I don't care how good they look, right? Go right down to here where it says exodus.com. It used to be called Exodus.io, but now it's just .com, right? This is where you're going to be able to see. When it says mobile, do not care about that, right? I don't care. Download, right? And you're going to have desktop. You can do mobile, but remember, I didn't tell you to do it. You're taking your own risk into your own hands. So I would rather just do it on your laptop, right? Download Exodus, 21412. That's where you're going to be able to do this, right? It's partnered with Trezor, so you're pretty good on that. But that's how that kind of works. I'm actually going to show you guys what it looks like once you've downloaded it, right? So I'm going to go in right over to my Exodus wallet. So like I said, most of my coins are actually on my ledger, but these are kind of just some of my smaller coins, nothing too crazy. But this is what it kind of looks like, right? So you're probably going to be met something with like this. You're going to be able to kind of see your different portfolios and whatnot. You're going to be able to kind of go through this. It's going to show you the different coins that you have. So if you want to do without balance, right? So it'll As soon as you load this up, it'll all say $0. For you, it'll probably just all say 000, which is fine, right? You're just gonna go through them and start to, if you want to add more, by all means, you can add more. This has access to just about every single coin that you're gonna need. Now, are there newer coins that are not on this yet? Absolutely, right? Just because of some exchange things that they kind of gotta work out. But this is how this kind of works, right? So one of the biggest things with this is that, you can legitimately have a password, right? So yes, you can have a password to your own laptop's application. And on top of that, if you're ever trying to do something like, like reopen this or maybe try to, kind of take stuff out of it, whatnot, you have private keys. So what a private key basically means is that no matter what happens, right, you will have the exact same Bitcoin or crypto address forever and it's ever going to have, pretty much, right? For the rest of its life, you're going to have the exact same crypto keys that goes directly to this and go nowhere else. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, maybe you guys haven't, but whenever you go to Cash App and you press, let's say, I want someone to send me Bitcoin, right? Whenever you're withdrawing from your trading account, you want to actually put it back onto your Bitcoin account. That address changes every single time, right? That's the difference. So that you have to copy and paste that exact same number and send it over to wherever you're going to take money from, right? With this, it's dedicated to this exact same Exodus wallet, no matter what, forever, right? That's what I personally like. I just like being able to kind of have that, that security where no matter what, maybe if I messed up a couple letters, whatever it is, I can always remember exactly what my Bitcoin address is because it's all in my notes section on my phone. And it instantly goes straight to this entire Exodus wallet. So this is how that kind of works, right? It kind of just shows you, 24-hour change. It shows you, highest balance, shows you portfolio age, right? Like I said, this is a different portfolio than I usually have. And then it has, best 24-hour asset, Cosmos. And then it has, Stellar, whatever it is, right? So this is kind of shows you it's pretty simple stuff, nothing too crazy, right? Here's another thing that many people actually don't know about. These are what is called a staking coin, right? What staking coins are is basically, think about it like a savings account for your cryptos, right? So what that basically means is that if I click onto Cosmos, I think Cosmos has it. Yeah, perfect. Earn 9.86%. What that basically says, if I click on it, what'll happen is it'll basically tell me, okay, how much, let's say, how much Atom do I have, right? I think I have like 0.9, right? In my Coinbase account, I have like, I think it's 25, something like that, whatever it is, right? So 25. So $25, right? If I just did all of it, right, it would be 1.25, whatever it is. So let's do 25, right? So that basically indicates that, whenever you are staking, let's say if you had, one of them, for example, what'll basically happen is that you will be earning about 9.86% ROI pretty much on whatever you're staking in. Now, whenever you're staking, it takes 21 days for you to take that money out. So let's say if you put $1,000 in, you will not be able to actually unstake until you press the unstaking button, and then you have to wait another, I think it's 3 weeks, right? So basically what staking means though, is that it is like a high yielding savings account. They will pay you 9.86% every single year, and they pay it out weekly. I'm pretty sure it's weekly, or sometimes it's bi-weekly, just depends, but it's pretty much weekly. They'll pay you out in Cosmos whatever you earn that week. And what that basically does is that you're going to be earning, let's say if it's 0.001, right, Atom every single week, right? The actual price of Atom is consistently going up, which also means that everything that you're staking, those little tiny bits and pieces that are actually adding up and accumulating over time, are also increasing in value. So I know 9.86% does not sound that sexy. I know, especially for a lot of us traders, it's pretty slow. That's usually what we do in like one day. But also think about it like this. If you're a multi-millionaire, if you put $1 million into this, you're basically making, $9,000 of extra income every single year, which maybe doesn't sound like a lot, but the actual atom itself is also increasing in value every single month, pretty much, right? So I know 9.86% doesn't sound that good. Now, there are other coins. I think the Binance coin, if I'm not mistaken, not on this website, but on actual Binance.com, it is like 25%, right? Another coin that actually just came out today. Let me see if I can still find it. What's it called again? Superbid. My bad. I'm going like off the rails right now. Superbid. So superbid.net. If you go here, they're pretty brand new. I think they came out like a couple of days ago, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember exactly. This is not it. This is not it. Where is it at? Let's see. Superbid crypto. Do you remember what it is, Sylvester? I can't remember exactly what website it was. I think it was like .io.
Yeah, bro, go ahead and try that one. It should be that.
Superbid.io. Okay, perfect. There we go. I was wondering, I was losing my mind for a little bit. There we go. Perfect. So this is a brand new coin that just came out, right? So if you go to the top, it actually says staking. Now, if you want to do this, you can. It's a little bit of, you have to jump through some hoops. Please reach out to one of the leaders so that way they can kind of help you with this. But current APY is 200% on whatever you put in. And including that, this has literally gone up like, I think like 127% just today alone. Right, so let me actually go look at my Coinbase wallet real quick. Okay, I'm already up like hella. So literally just today, I just bought Superbid just today, by the way. So I want you guys to kind of keep that in mind. I bought in at 125. It is already at 197, right? That is huge. That is huge, right? Because now I can literally $200, right? I can also start to legitimately, go through the Connect wallet process, literally start staking. So while it's actually increasing in value, I can also earn 200% APY. What that basically comes out to, divide by 52, it's about 3.84% every single week without hesitation, without stopping, without anything. And on top of that, the coin's value is continuously moving forward and moving up, right? So I want you guys to really start diving into this space with some confidence, right? With some actual confidence that, yes, this is really working out. And if I continuously make 3.8%, weekly, right? Oh, my bad. 0.038 times 200. I'm basically making, no matter what, even if the coin just says I'm not moving for the rest of my life after 200, I will be basically making $7.6 every single week off of the investment of just $200, right? Now, some people that actually know me on this call, I'm about to be putting close to like $2,000 into this very, very soon, based off of just a few different ideas that I've been thinking about. And so if I actually were able to do that, right, you're going to be able to see me probably making close to $76 every single week without hesitation, without stop, going on autopilot. And on top of that, it's also increasing in value. So even if it increases by, maybe just 2% after that, I'm going to be making an additional, probably an extra like $3 to $5 extra every single week on top of that. And it's all going to be compounding. So please remember and please keep out for this entire space, guys. I'm just showing you the possibilities of what crypto space really has for you. And this is like kind of like where to keep it safe. This is where it's going to be fluctuating, right? As you guys saw, we literally joined this when it was about $8.60. Right now it's down $4. It's going to go up $4, right? This entire space is continuously moving. Right? I don't want you guys thinking that it's all going to be, sunshine and rainbows. It moves up and down as it wishes, right? Now, I've been actually hearing some news lately that some of these cryptos, if you guys want to get into them early on and you want to be able to kind of make as much of a move with them as possible, there's actually going to be a period within the next 2 to 3 months that is actually going to have all of these cryptos, all these altcoins, I should say, not all cryptos, but all these altcoins actually get a little bit cheaper, right? And with that, you're going to be able to actually purchase them at a better price, right? So this is going to be huge. So usually around like July area, that's where you're going to be able to start really kind of like punching in a lot of numbers when it comes to this and being able to kind of see even more outcomes. So that's all I wanted to kind of show you guys, a little bit more of the background of what kind of everything looks like, right? Some of the bigger names in the market space right now. One of the last things that I kind of want to go over when it comes to all this is make sure you're listening to the right people, right? And what I mean by that is that if they're afraid to show you their crypto accounts, or if they're afraid to show you, what you kind of have going on in the background when it comes to, buying altcoins, stuff like that, more often than not, they're probably not doing this, right? And so someone that I personally know that has certainly even taught me up to this point, a lot when it comes to cryptos. I want to be able to kind of give that person a little bit of room to actually grow. And I want to be able to kind of give them, it is recorded, Luis. But yeah, so I do want to be able to kind of give you guys a little bit of an insight when it comes to this man. This guy's name is Sylvester. He's honestly been linked in arms with me for about 2 years now. He's been able to now not only have his biggest day with cryptos and investments, but also his biggest day trading it as well. So this guy knows both sides. He knows how to, properly invest. He knows how to properly trade this stuff. So I do want to give him over the floor. So Sylvester, are you on the call?
Yo, 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 family. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can.
Perfect. Bro, I just want to really, give it right back to you, man, because without you, I wouldn't have been able to like really just like dive in and check out this information. I started investing in crypto, and it wasn't until me and you linked up that it was like, oh, okay, now I know what I'm doing. But yeah, let's drop some P2Ks in the chat for Andre, please. He's probably single digits away now, which is exciting because I met this guy when he was unranked. So yeah, today pretty much I just want to really just talk about like other altcoins, that are in the market and that have potential in my eyes. So pretty much an altcoin is anything that's not Bitcoin. It's as easy as that. If it's not Bitcoin, it's an altcoin, even Ethereum, XRP, and all that stuff. So I'm gonna start sharing my screen real quick. Okay, perfect. We do have 8 minutes, so I'm gonna try to zoom through this as fast as possible. Okay, guys. So I'm sure everyone here has heard of XRP, right? Drop a 7 in the chat if you've heard of XRP or if you have some. Dope. I see some people in the chat. That's good. Awesome. So pretty much my go-to site for this is CoinGecko. I know Andre mentioned it a little bit earlier, but on this app, pretty much on this website, I should say, it's really good because it gives you a ton of information. It tells you what they do. They have their website and all this stuff in the wallets that support them. So if you scroll down a little bit, it's going to tell you all these things, like their all-time high, like the trading volume, market cap, all this important information, right? So what I like to do is like, for example, how Andre bought Superbit earlier today. He was like, Sylvester, where can I get it? And I was like, dude, go on CoinGecko, and it tells you right here on the exchanges where they have them, which is like the most beautiful part because you don't have to, break your head trying to figure out where is this like crypto, right? But yeah, pretty much with this, altcoins, what makes them really special is just the fact that they have like a niche essentially where they're like meant for something. So XRP is meant from like transferring like money technically from bank to bank or like business. So if I'm running like let's say a business in Mexico and Andre's supplying something, but he's like, I don't know, like in Japan, right? It's gonna take a while to turn like the currencies to equal like the actual amount, and plus it's gonna take a while. Like how long does it really take to get money from bank to bank? It takes like a lot of time. With XRP, this is actually possible within like 4 to 6 seconds. And we don't have to like swap any fees where it's like, oh, I got a fee from my bank and he has one too. So now like I owe him money and stuff like that. So with XRP, It's really nice, you know, and I think towards the bottom, it tells you, there's it, I think it's up here somewhere, overview. Perfect. They tell you like what it is as well, like with this crypto, like what they're doing, um, and then how exactly that they're working and how it's like with Bitcoin, there's like a blockchain that needs to be confirmed. XRP has validators. So if you want to dive deep into that, you know, feel free to reach out as who created it, what its purpose is. So you can see all this pretty much goes through one person, peer-to-peer type of stuff. And then towards the bottom, it tells you like differences with like Bitcoin. So like I said, XRP's average transaction is 4 seconds, while the Bitcoin transaction is 10 minutes. So that's a lot of time. You know, you get your money a lot faster with XRP. But I feel like the most important part, or at least when I'm gonna buy my cryptos, is it useful? You know, I'm not buying Doge, something that was made out of a meme or anything, you know? To me, this, like, I could see, like, can't you guys see, like, Amazon using this to, like, send it to other business partners and being like, okay, here's your money in XRP, boom, that's it. 4 seconds, done, you know? And again, look at the transaction fee, 0.00, that's nothing. That's super great. So that's literally disrupting like the whole financial system and the banks, right? So that's XRP. You know, right now it's at an all-time high. I'm sure it's going to retrace. So that's when I would recommend jumping in. You know, not right now when it's like, you know, going towards $2. But there's another one that I've personally invested in. I believe Kurt Cobain talked about this one. So that's the Luxo token right here. So, you know, again, you know, you could check out all the information that's right here on the sides, but I want to get a bigger picture for you guys. So I'm going to go on their website, which is luxo.network. And, you know, this is pretty much like for like the digital consumers and like kind of disrupting the fashion infrastructures and stuff like that. It has the project was actually created by the creator of the ECR20, which is the same person that's backed by Ethereum. So pretty solid coin, you know. I like that. But what really caught my eye was this. You go to the about page, yeah, sure enough, you know, Fabian's on there, the guy that helped like build up Ethereum. But you scroll down, there's advisors on the team, right? The Nike vice president is on board with this coin, right? Okay, cool. The Chanel president of Europe is on this coin as well. And then the former artistic director, image at Chanel as well. Cool, cool, cool. You know, and then we have the Burberry vice president. So all these big people with like big money, you know, backing up this coin, you know, that caught my eye. I was like, you know, I could see this coin hitting like $100 to be honest. Don't, that's not financial advice. I'm not telling you go get it right now, but you know, it's something that I can see really, you know, um, popping off in the next few months. But yeah, and same with like the OMI token. That's another one that I can show you guys over here real quick. OMI. So the OMI token, if you guys have heard of NFTs, can you guys drop a 1 in the chat real quick? Oh, I see people dropping stuff in the chat. Yes, sir. Okay. So pretty much there's this app called Vivi. And Vivi, what makes it so special about Vivi is that pretty much they have these big partnerships with like DC Comics. They have Back to the Future, Ghostbusters, Jurassic Park, NFTs and stuff like that. Okay, super cool. They have OMI as their digital currency, so you can acquire like what they call gems in the store to buy your NFTs. You could connect it to your OMI, right? So it's constantly growing. You know, it's about to hit a penny. Curtis Cobain, Nick Gomez have been talking about it. They're thinking 10 to 15 cents. You know, that's a 10x, 15x on your initial investment. So if you invested $100, let's say at a penny, and it turns into 10 cents, OMI turns to 10 cents, you're at $1,000. So really, really cool, you know, but that's kind of all I had. That was kind of my spiel with like altcoins and stuff. Just really, take the time to look into them, dive in with Curtis Cobain. I actually have the Swipe Coin app up on my laptop here. And once you go here, this is myswipecoin.im. If you have the DCX or if you're on the elite package, you have access to this. And here Kurt drops like all his like altcoins that he sees potential like to grow. So if you go, for example, on all chats, there's an exchange chat right here in the corner. You hit that, and pretty much here he's literally breaking down like either Bitcoin or other things, his market mastery classes. But most importantly, these little posters that he posted here, he dropped this on 2/12/21, so that was like February.